Hello users of YouTube and welcome to a new episode of Daniel's Videos and Etc. Guys, today we're going to be looking at another unboxing for the 1999ers PC build. And guys, this unboxing for this said product meant to be in an earlier episode of the unboxings. This is going to be the cooler. Yes, and it meant to be in an earlier unboxing. As you can see, this was supposed to be in the original one. The only problem with this cooler well, this is the Dream X Dream 2. This is supposed to be the Dream X Dream 3, so we'll see. Guys, I dealt with the seller about it. He gave me a full refund, and he let me keep the cooler, so I got a free cooler out of it, and that's pretty awesome. So that's pretty good. I believe it shipped all the way from Canada, so that's pretty neat. That's where the seller, I guess, comes from. So I got a free cooler, and I got a new one for, yeah. So, yeah, parts collection, I think it's from Ontario, Canada, to be more exact, but that's the company that shipped it to me. We'll see, though, if this is actually what I ordered. They may screw it up, but we'll see, guys. Alright, let's dive in. Oh, it looks like there appears to be a second bag inside bag. So that's interesting. Of sorts. So we got another bag that has nothing on it, I guess for extra padding, but yep, we got a second bag in a bag. So let's go ahead and open the second bag. Alright, I see what appears to be yet another cooler, guys. Question is it the Dream 2 or the Dream 3? And luckily, it is. Guys, this is the Oracle Dream 3 CPU cooler right here in front of my own face. Yep, got the cooler I wanted. And is it socket 470? Socket 478. But, yes, it does say socket 478. I believe this is also compatible with the 370 socket. If this does not fit the socket 370 motherboard, then well, we'll try. Hopefully it will. I mean, we're going to unbox it and we're going to see specifically what it supports with. This one does not look like it uses like hot stuff on the side, but we're going to go ahead and I'm going to unbox this one here, see if it supports the socket 370. Because that's what I got it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the product, guys. So, yeah, here's the Dream 3, and here's the Dream 2. What's the difference between them both? Well, physically, you can, by looking at the boxes, you can tell this one actually has a fan grill. But what you may not see, this one has an LED light, but really not much of a fan grill. It's more like plastic housing. But this one has a fan grill, and this one has an LED light. And the whole reason why I wanted the Dream 3 was because of that LED light, and that was pretty much why I wanted it. So what I could do, if the fans are spinning at the same speed, I could just swap the fans out from each of the units if it turns out this cooler does not work with socket 370 motherboards, and this one does. So, how do I know this one does? Because it says so right on the back, socket 370 motherboard. But the Dream 2 does not say socket 370. It only just says socket 478, which is AMD's socket, I think. Or no, it's Intel socket. Fail. But guys, we'll see. All right, guys, let's see what the year difference are. Both go to coolermaster.com. This one's from 2004, and this is the Dream 3. This is the Dream 2, 2004 as well. So not really much of a difference here. Let's look on the back. As you can see, this one has a bigger copper heatsink pipe thing. There's a bigger copper part. This one is a little smaller. This one, aerodynamic fan grill design reduces intake noise and air deficiency. Great heat dissipation is guaranteed by copper and aluminum materials and sophisticated copper cylinder insertion technology. The anti-rebound fan frame design centralizes the air pressure and blows the air to the bottom successfully, which creates the better cooling performance, and a blue LED with transparent fan will be shining like a blue crystal while running. Specs include socket 478. We'll see if 370 is included in there. Heatsink dimensions 8 by 89 millimeters by 80 by 89 by 45 millimeters, and a cubic base. Heatsink material, aluminum extrusion fin with copper base. Fan dimension 80 by 80 by 32 millimeter. This one is slightly narrower fan, 7 millimeters thinner, so there is a slight difference in that. Span speeds at 2,500 RPM. That one spins at 2,200, so it's going to be quite a difference. Well, a little more power out of that. 37.5 CFM. That one does not have a CFM listed. Fan life expectancy 40,000 hours. That one says 30,000, so quite a bit of improvement. Voltage rating 7 to 13.2 volts. That one just says 12 volts. And noise level is 24 decibels. That one says 24 decibels too. Does not say what the pin says about it. And it says caution: apply a thermal grease onto contact area. I'll do it what is best in my opinion. I'm pretty good at applying thermal paste to coolers. It's not that hard. Alright guys, I'll move the number 2 out of the way. You might notice it says premium line on the top there. This one does not say it on the back, but it does say it on the front. But does not say it in that gold, in that silver styling. But we'll see, guys. Hey, let's go ahead and begin unboxing, guys. Alright guys, so we're going to start opening the box here. To me, I thought it was sealed without like any glue. It might be, it may not, it may be, I don't know. Alright, so we got the top open here. This is brand new in the box, so that's pretty good. Looks like I may need to cut those sides open. They look like they're glued into place or molded. There we go. Alright guys, got the tabs pulled off, so now it can make this opening a lot easier. Open it from like this. Well, at least sort of easier. Thought I got them. There we go. What's going on at the bottom? Oh, they're clipped at the bottom. There we go, guys. Swing right open. We're greeted with a nice box here. Directions. And, yeah. It's a massive cooler. Protected by a couple mounts here. On the side, made out of metal. And the cooler itself, which I removed. And it'll sit right here. Alright, so we got a silicone pack. And do not throw away, do not eat, in quotes. Alright, so then we also got our Cooler Master thermal compound. I do not know how well this is, especially the fact it's about 5 years old. 10 to 12. So, I don't know how well that lives up now. But there's no way to really tell if this is a socket 370 cooler yet. I'm actually already noticing something. Most socket 370 heatsinks would actually have that thing down in the middle there. This one does not have that, so that may be an issue. I'll go ahead and do some research real quick and see what I can find about the cooler. Hey guys, I'm back. Did a quick Google search and I figured out a bad thing about this cooler and how it relates to this cooler. Well, this cooler was on Cooler Master's webpage from 2004. Cooler Master made 2 models of the Extreme 3. The Extreme 3 with the model number ACCL81 and ICCL81. I have the ICCL81, which is only compatible with socket 478 sockets and not compatible with socket 370 sockets. So the main issue in that is I cannot use this cooler. I have to use the other one. But there's a compromise. And I wanted to sell this, but what I could, I'm going to have to use this one, but what I could do is swap the fan off this one and put it on this one. And I'm going to try that, guys. I'm going to unbox this real quick without damaging the box that much, but yeah, sadly I cannot use that that process, the Extreme 3 ICC model, because I can't. The seller told me this was this was designed for socket 370. Sadly, this is the ICC L81, so not the ACC, which would have been socket 370 compatible. So that sucks there, but maybe we could try to do a swap test. Alright guys, I'll be right back and I'll come back and I'll tell you what I found so far. BRB. Okay guys, so far so good. I was able to take the fan off the Extreme 2, and as you can see, that's definitely socket 370 compatible. And yeah, nice. There's that. It's not as big as the other one, which as you can tell is the whole base, but hey, that's alright. But now I'm going to go ahead and try to swap that one off. Alright, BRB. Alright guys, I was able to actually get both the fans off, so that's cool on both the coolers. So then now they're naked. It appears that they use a same mount or so I may be able to get the other one onto, or I may be able to get this one onto that one. Alright, BRB guys. Okay guys, problem solved. The Cooler Master Dream 3 fan on the Cooler Master X-Dream 2 cooler. So that's cool. I just fixed the problem. Basically, this went from an Extreme 2 to an Extreme 3 ACC L81. And the fan went from an ICC L81 to an ACC L81. So that's cool, guys. So yeah, I am compromising, but this fan is pretty much making up for that tiny spot, since it's pretty powerful. Let's go ahead and look at the fan specs. Let's go ahead and look at the cooling specs for the other thing, for the older cooler. Special copper cylinder insertion process ensures perfect contact between copper and alloy. Back pressure reduction comes from special design fan cover with vent hole to prevent rebound back pressure and easy installation. And there you go. Socket type, socket A, 370, 462. Heat is 60 by 80 by 45 millimeters in cubic base. Heatsink material is aluminum, extrusion fin with copper base. Fan dimension, not apply, not apply, not apply, not apply. And, yeah. So, that's good. So, yeah, but got the fans attached to the thing, and I'll just put it back in the box, basically, guys. But, yeah. Awesome. Alright guys, let's see if it works. Powering up. Alright, BRB. Alright guys, so I got it all hooked up here. I got the power supply hooked up to this splitter here that branches off to the fan, and then I have that hooked up to a NEC branded zip drive. Why is the zip drive here? Because in order for this to make contact, electrons need to be moving, and this wire, like any wire, it won't work unless something's plugged in on the other side, I found. Passers just don't work like that. So, I got it here, basically, yeah, fan's all hooked up almost, and it's pretty much ready to go. Well, let's go ahead and plug it in and see what happens. Alright guys, fan's plugged in right there at that inverter, and then there's the fan right there, so let's go ahead and plug that right in. That is kind of cool, actually. It does look like a crystal, actually. As you can see on the iPad, it is quite blue. What's the voltage right here going? 12 volts? Yeah. No. It's outputting at 5 volts. That's 5 volts, guys. Not 13. This thing's rated for 7 volts. 7 to 12. 7 to like 13 volts, I believe. Yeah, the fan is rated for 7 to 13 volts. So it's quite a bit of power being pulled through right there. But as you can see, guys, well, it's actually not much power at all. It's only 5 volts. So this thing's probably going to be a lot louder when it's plugged in. I'd say Cooler's Master claim as this being the silent fan only being under 24 decibels. Well, that's not really true, because this actually sounds louder than the old fan. Here, let me put the iPad up for comparison. Here's the other one. As you can see, it's quite a bit quieter than the Dream 3 over there. But hey, I don't care. I'm not a guy of a sound. I'm gonna have a freaking hard drive that sounds like a Razor in there going at it. So I don't mind. I actually like I like this cooler. I really do like it, and it's just I was hoping to sell the the X-Dream 2 so I can get some money off of it, but sadly I had to sacrifice the cooler from it. I now have an X-Dream 3 heatsink with an X-Dream 2 fan and an X-Dream 2 heatsink with an X-Dream 3 fan. Isn't that funny? So it's kind of swapped around there, guys. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode of Daniel's Videos and Etc., guys. Like if you like it, dislike if you hated it. Another part for the build, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Maybe I'll be talking about another build. Maybe it'll be another video. Probably be another build part. But guys, that's pretty much it, and I'll catch you guys later in the next one. Like if you like, dislike if you hated it. Comment, subscribe, favorite, like, do whatever it is you do to get this video going on YouTube. I'll see you guys later. Alright guys, catch you later.